Another game ball to hand out this week, and it was a tough decision, let me tell you. A couple of almost 300-yard rushers, a 400-yard passer, some school records sprinkled in, but it was 8-touchdown guy Boston Katzer from Lennox who gets this week's game ball. We'll take a look at his huge performance later, but let's recap some of the best performances across the state last week.
Roncalli rolled into Mobridge last Friday, and Zane Backous had himself a game. He ran for 3 scores, passed for 3 more, and totaled 3 tackles for loss in their 42-22 win. Trevor Heinz set a school record, 15 receptions in their 44-20 win over Harriet-Selby area. Heinz hauled in 2 scores and had a solid night on defense as well. Washington's Tommy Hoffman threw for over 400 yards in Watertown. He lifted 4 different receivers over the 75-plus yard mark. Hoffman finished the night with 452 yards, 3 passing scores, and a rushing touchdown. Trey Maaland may have been the best player in the state last week. He helped the Cards to a 24-6 win over Groton with 207 yards on the ground and another 176 through the air. Camron Maciejewski had another dominant performance last Saturday. He rushed for 274 yards and had a pick 6 as his Bison took out St. Thomas More 31-7. Iden Myers almost passed the 300-yard mark as well. Myers collected 4 touchdowns and had 11 tackles in their 52-8 win over Potter County. Waverly-South Shore won a shootout last Friday, thanks in part to their quarterback Zach Ries. He air-mailed in 6 touchdowns as the Coyotes put up 58 points in their win. Cole Snyder and Lincoln Prins hooked up for a huge day for Sioux Falls Christian. Prins threw for 293 yards and a pair of touchdowns to the junior receiver Cole Snyder. And Snyder's big day wasn't limited to offense. He also made 2 defensive interceptions to help the Chargers get a 21-15 win against Madison. Cruz Soulek had a game ball worthy day throwing the ball, hitting 75% of his passes for 3 scores. But if that wasn't enough, the senior also ran for nearly 300 yards and 2 more scores as the Chamberlain Cubs got a 46-0 shutout over Belfouche. The Lennox boys basketball account had the right idea. Give the ball to Boston and have him pass it to Porter. It is a good idea. That's what he did all day against Custer. Porter Ihnen caught 8 passes for 187 yards and 5 scores from Boston Katzer, but Katzer ended up with 370 passing yards total and 83 more on the ground. He totaled 7 passing touchdowns and another rushing touchdown. That deserves a game ball. Keep on ballin', Boston!